Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's week 3 of Love Lessons with Karlene. I can't believe we're at week 3 already. Can you imagine that? And today's topic might be my favorite one this month. A while back, actually a couple of years ago, I made a video called Find Out How to Bring Romance into Your Life even when you're single. A lot of you really connected with that one, and some of you have asked me about it since. So today I want to take that idea even further. Not just small romantic touches here and there, but actually romanticizing your entire life, treating your everyday moments like they're worth savoring, not just getting through. I think this trend has gotten really popular lately, and I love that. But I also think it's more than just a trend. It's actually a way of paying attention to your own life. Romanticizing your life doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing to notice the beauty that's already there, even in the ordinary, even in the parts of your day no one else sees. It's a form of self-respect, honestly. Treating your own life as something worth being intentional about, not just something you're rushing through. I want to share what this actually looks like in my life, just so it feels real and not like a Pinterest board. Guys, you see these flowers? I love flowers. I always like to buy flowers and put in my room. That's what flowers do. It makes everything beautiful. The first thing I also like to do is creating beautiful mornings. Even 10 slow minutes before the day gets busy makes a difference for me. Guys, I love my morning walks. It's one of my favorite things to do to start my day. I know getting up at 6 a.m. or even 5 a.m. for some of you guys might be, a little daunting, but it invigorates me and I love it. That's one of my favorite things to do. Reading more. Guys, this is my book, No Ordinary Girl 2. It's a hard copy. So I love to read those type of books, the hard copies. And I like digital too, don't get me wrong, because it doesn't take up a lot of space in my library. But the hard copies are my to-go reading books. So reading is always something that I've loved to do ever since I was a young girl. And getting lost in a story is one of the most romantic things I do for myself. And it always has been. Decorating my space. Making my home feel like somewhere I actually want to be. Not just somewhere I sleep. Taking myself on dates. A meal out, a museum, a walk somewhere new, alone, and genuinely loving it. Guys, today I actually was in Manhattan with my sister Marie. We were at this flea market, Grand Bazaar, on 77th and Columbus, and guess what? There was a farmer's market nearby. It comes there every Sunday, and near the Museum of Natural History, my favorite museum. I love that museum. So that's what I did today. I had a really enjoyable day. Writing, building entire worlds and falling in love with them as I create them. And guys, these are my notebooks. All right, these are the notebooks that I use to jot down my thoughts. I always have them with me, in my car, in my bag. And it's always on my nightstand. So whenever a thought, comes at me, I just grab it right away. That's my thing. Another thing, guys, that I love to do is to dream about travel. Guys, I love to travel. Man, that's one of my favorite things to do. And even before I book anything, just imagining a place I want to go feels so romantic to me. And I'm going to book another trip to Paris, guys. I went there 2 years ago with my sister, out there. And I didn't even get a chance to enjoy it as much as I wanted to. So you know what? Maybe, Paris in the fall. Paris is beautiful in the fall. So, maybe I'll book a trip this year. Or if not, then another trip next year. We'll see. And another thing I love to do, I enjoy my own company. That might be the most important one on this list, guys. You have to love your own company. That's it. I think this connects to everything we've talked about in this series. Choosing love over loneliness, letting go of red flags. It's also about how you treat your everyday life. If you're waiting for someone, to be there for you, you'll be waiting for a long time. You have to savor every moment. You have to make your life feel beautiful, romantic, worth savoring. And this is another thing that I like to do. I like to, drink my teas. I love my tea rituals, so that's something, that I love to do. So I'm not waiting for somebody, to make it be beautiful. I have to do this myself. But if you start creating that feeling yourself, you stop waiting altogether for someone to do it for you. I think that's actually really freeing. Your life gets to feel good today, exactly as it is right now, not just when certain things fall into place. So I want to ask you, what's one way you're romanticizing your life this season? It could be something tiny, a candle, a playlist, a Sunday ritual, like my tea ritual. I'll genuinely love to know. And I think we could all use a few new ideas from each other also. So guys, drop it in the comments. And if you haven't seen my earlier video on bringing romance into your life while single, I'll link that below too. They pair really well together. Next Wednesday, guys, is our last love lesson episode of the month. And I think it might be the most important one yet. So stay tuned for that. If this resonated with you, hit subscribe so you can catch it. Until my next vlog, guys, be well and stay safe. And go make today feel a little more beautiful. Bye for now, guys. I love you all. Bye.